But you know what? I bet a bitch have something bad to say about this video.
You are in love with a fucking filter. Real shit. And we have learned to be in love with a fucking filter, man. And this shit crazy. This shit is fucking insane. How, it just, fall in love with, shit like that. Even now, sometimes I post pictures on my Instagram and I will post pictures and I even throw filters in there sometimes because I know that's what appeals. Because this is what the world likes. People like the look, the taste, the smell. The filter only puts sugar on the shit. You know what I'm saying? The filter is like the fast food joint down the street. You know what I'm saying? You go down there and get you some food, man. I mean, think about it. The woman's makeup, that is a real life filter. Think of her as fast food. If you take it home, eat a little bit of it, excuse me, and then you put that shit in the refrigerator, and then you wake up, you try to reheat it, don't taste good the second time. Well, let the woman take off her filter, and you're not even really in love with the filter no more. That's crazy shit. Because we as human, we get in love with what we see, and that's what we're brainwashed to do: is fall in love with what we see and actually follow what we feel. So the filter, everything aren't what they seem, and we're attracted to the illusion. That's what the filter is. The filter is no more than a mere illusion of what to sweeten what it really is. Even when you tell somebody the truth, you try to break it to them in a nice way, in a most filtered way, because the truth is very hard to swallow. So we fall in love with this filter, but you're not supposed to fall in love. You're supposed to love. That's the difference. And we live in a filter society. Well, we look at things that's supposed to be morally wrong, or things that, well, personally, me, I don't have no judgment towards anyway, because me, I personally don't give a shit how people live their life. That's your fucking life. I mean, that's what the fuck you do. I ain't rocking with whatever you got going on. That's what you got going on. But I mean, this is a filtered society. Everything is filtered. I mean, outside, every YouTuber you see, I mean, we show you what we're gonna show you on the camera, but you don't know what we go home to. You're not getting a tour of their house. If you follow a person around for just 1 week, or maybe just give them some money, then you find out who they really are. Because money don't expose people. It just put a magnifying glass of who you really are. It makes you more free. But that's what being in love with them. If you in love with the filter, then you naturally have fallen in love with the flesh. And the filter is weak, just like the flesh is weak. The flesh is weak. Everything is filtered. A nigga life, we can't just blame it on the women. We can't do that. We can't just blame it on women. Nigga's life is filtered. Because now, old head told me, man, if a nigga ain't got his shit together, then if he cheating with multiple women, he's lying to them. At least if I have my shit together and I got the money, then I can come in and I can make the fucking rules. This is what it is. But 9 times out of 10, if a nigga ain't got his shit together and he fucking with all these different women, then next thing you know, you looking and you like, what the fuck is going on? This is how this shit go. This is how this shit go. So, not understanding this is the filter lifestyle we live, and you don't even have to have no filters on your Facebook or your Instagram. You don't have to have no filters on those because it's already filtered. You're gonna only post the good times, or you're only gonna post when the only time you're gonna post something is when you're winning. But the thing is about social media is when you post something on social media, you trying to look for validations. Oh, look, I got this new job. Oh, look, you just trying to get everybody applause. But see, a real winner is not gonna advertise their accomplishment on Facebook. Your congratulations is gonna come when it speaks for itself, when they see how successful you are on your own. That's where the real validation lies. The validation we look for in Facebook, it have no weight at all. It's gonna make you feel good for literally a second, and you gonna think you the shit for a second. And after that second is over, you gonna wake up and it's back to your crummy ass, boring ass, fucked up ass life. And the only reason why I'm giving it to you straight versus other videos, because I have to give it to you this way so you can understand better. And you gotta realize that The real validation come from yourself when you look there and you say, bro, I did a good fucking job. You got bodybuilders. I mean, even me, I post a body pic because I'm proud of my accomplishment. And, you know, people come with the like buttons and all that. That's cool. But the real accomplishment is when I go into the mirror and I look at it for myself and I be like, damn, I did a good job. We put so much, we put people's opinion, we give it so much fucking weight when it's supposed to be as light as a fucking feather. You know, and then on top of all that, I don't get how people's opinion matters so fucking much to you, because I don't understand how people's opinions matter so fucking much to you, because at the end of the day, behind closed doors, you still gonna do what the fuck you wanna do. I mean, there's so many failures in this world is because they did what their mom, dad, brother, sister, auntie, uncle told them to do. And when they gave them some information that's outside of the box, failures only know how to be failures. You can't ask a person that's losing in life how to be successful. And the thing is, there's eons of information of how to succeed. So it's possible. But it's impossible to you because you're not willing to put in that much work. The crazy thing, the most heartbreaking thing about the whole 9 yards is the fact of the real time where we really realize, not the fact that we hear shit and just recycle it to ourselves, but when we really understand that I literally could have did anything I wanted to do, it'd be too late to do it. Rather we too old. You can't play in the NBA when you're old. You can't play football when you're old. You can't go, you know, you're not finna sell 1 million records at 99 years old or when you on your deathbed. That shit is over with. Let's be realistic. Everybody always trying to, but it is a such thing as being too late. It is a such thing as being too late. Sorry, I had a phone call. You know, I'm doing my video. I'm on my grind. This is my, you know, I said it for so earlier months back. I said every day I'm trying to lay a brick. This is my brick. This is my foundation. So what, I get laughed at. So what, I get people find my channel that know me, because guess what? The how you really make it in this game of life, how you really make it is when the people that don't know you, that's how you gonna make it. People that don't know you, people that have never touched you, seen you, anything, that's how you make it. If this is how, this is, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna make it in you gotta get somewhere else where nobody knows your name. Even on social media, most of the people I like, most of the people that like my shit comes from people I don't fucking know. That's how the game go. We too busy trying to impress the people that we know, that we not even trying to reach out to the people that don't know us. And I know I'm getting a little off topic with the video, but everything I'm telling you is going hand in hand. It's all just a filter and illusion, because at the end of the day, who the fuck cares what they think either? I'm happy doing this. I can be 45 years old with no views, no likes. Man, I can have like negative comments, all this shit. I love the fact that I'm doing my videos. I did it before. I did it back in 2012. I started to have some good views and all this other stuff, and I stopped. Life came to me and I started living life, and I got away from this. But look at all the piece of information that I could have given at that time, but I wasn't giving it at the time. This is part of my purpose. I have a lot of knowledge that God has given me, and I've always had it since I was a kid. I always, you know, I always felt like I had the knowledge common that the common person my age didn't have. And I understand what the older ones would tell me, that I was ahead of the game, because in thought process, and I used to think to myself when they told me where you was ahead of the game, I used to think to myself like, I don't have, you know, I'm not financially well, but they wasn't talking about financial. They was talking about your spirit. You ahead of the game. You know what's up out here. You woke compared to these other motherfuckers. You know how this shit about to go. You know how shit about to go down. Oh yeah, by the way, purple rains. Not rain, but it rains. I'm just being funny. But anyway, continue to embrace greatness, continue to embrace greatness, walk in positivity, and fall out of love with the filters. Because it's the flesh, and the flesh is weak, and if you love something weak, you become weak. If you love something strong, you become strong.